Hi, my name is Seneca. Welcome to my casual YouTube channel. This is where I talk anything casual or monumental in relation to life and life's events. Today, it just so happens to be Bachelor in Paradise, the last episode, week 10. What the heck? I was not emotionally invested in most of the stories, even the Kylie and Avon, when I was like, this is drama for drama's sake, and I fully expected this type of story out of those type of people. But, like, why don't I know anything about Kylie's hobbies? How come I don't know why, like, how she feels about her job? Like, how come I don't know, like, how long of a distance? Like, all these things that you would like to know is stuff that you have to, as a Bachelor Nation member, have to look up at, like, post the show, or like while it's on the show you have to like go to their Instagram to see what they do. I hate that because it's like, just I don't want to say do your job as the show, because I don't know what goes on in the show. I don't know production's process, but I just feel like there's a lack of emotional investment because we don't really get to know these people, but yet we spent so much time watching their drama unfold. And I get it, how much time can you spend talking about John Henry and his, like, elementary, middle school, and high school experiences versus showing what America really wants to see, which is the tea, you know? Anyway, so let's get into the dynamics. I don't have a single thing written down. Typically, I go point by point, but I was like, this is just not one of those episodes where I need to have an organized list and I am gonna miss something, because it's like, it was just, I felt like it was almost like a chore, and I was like, I don't want this to feel like a chore. I just want to sit back and enjoy this. So if you catch me looking down, my little cat is here with me, and I'm like confused as to what the heck she wants, so sorry if I get distracted. Come here. She wants something, I don't know. So people who self-eliminated, Rachel should have gone so much earlier, oh my god, but I'm kind of realizing, like, maybe we're hoping the best for Rachel, but, like, these people who only spend, like, a day with her and decide they don't want to be with her, maybe they're onto something. I don't know. We don't know her, really. We're rooting for her, kind of, but we're kind of like, what's going on with you? But also, people come on this beach and they're like, I just want to find love. I want my chance at love. So little of these people, so many of these people are physically attracted to each other. But I feel like that's the plight of, I wouldn't know what this is like, but I feel like that's the plight of, like, very attractive people who are meant to be on TV because they have a TV faces. TV attractiveness is like, how many people think that they like you based off of your face versus your actual personality? You don't get to know that until you're like a couple of days or weeks in. I really do feel for pretty people there. I do. And I can see how that could be kind of like hard to be like, I'm just trying to find love, but it's so hard because everybody like wants me, and like, but nobody like knows me. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why, spoiler, nobody worked out, because I'm pretty sure these people, like, genuinely don't know, like, Two Black Girls and Rose was talking about how all these people on the beach, like, probably none of them, Kylie probably didn't know that Kat had, like, a past of no lasting stable relationships in her life, and her dad had 4 wives, you know? I feel like these people just don't get that deep. Anyway, I need to actually get down to event by event. Well, I'm not going to go event by event. If you know my channel, I talk the standout moments. I don't summarize anything. But essentially, I'm just kind of I'm just going to go off what I'm feeling about everybody. So, I keep saying Rachel self-eliminated. Blake self-eliminated. And then that sent Jess into a spiral. And then she self-eliminated. And she was like, guys, I'm gonna go home. Because she was crabby all day. And taking it out on her friends. For a minute when she was like snapping at Kat, I thought that she was gonna be like, I'm sorry, I was just in a bad mood. But no. The first thing I thought was like, you just realized like that's a garbage person, and now you're just kind of like talking to them accordingly. But no, it's just like you're in a bad mood because you're like kind of immature and emotionally probably very exhausted, drained. But go home. So I was happy when I saw her go home, because I'm not a big fan of her, because Baby J is just, I'm her age, okay? I'm 24, she's 24. In a lot of ways, I read a lot younger than her, but I also really judge her because I feel like she's not emotionally there. And I feel like she does that thing that don't kill me for this, but I feel like a lot of white women who know the power of their tears do, where it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna feel really sad and overwhelmed. Because, like, it's like, Eliza does this too, though, so it's not specifically to white women, but they do this thing where they're like, oh my God, if I feel any sort of, like, anything, I'm just gonna cry about it and get people to, like, make me feel better about myself. Even though, like, these things that I'm crying about are, like, really not that impactful. It's just the fact that, like, I like his attention, but I don't like him. It's so hard on me. God. Oh, it's so annoying. So, yeah, no, Eliza does that too. I think it's, like, a very much, like, a pretty petite woman thing. It's like, stop crying at every corner. Like, people already are going to feel bad for you because they want to, like, console you, but just, these little minuscule things. I was happy that Jess went. I was so happy. I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna bounce back and forth from what stood out. Mari and Kenny come down for a wedding. That was odd. That really was odd, because it was like, who wants to have a wedding? Even though the only important part about the fact that they had a wedding that at Bachelor in Paradise was the fact that they had met there. That's like the only thing that you could be like, oh, I can see it. The fact that they had a wedding in front of strangers, like these people that they have to imagine introducing yourself to the people that are going to witness your matrimony. What? It must all be a show, because there's no way that that was like a real legally binding man. And the fact that Blake had to be your best man, the fact that Kenny was like, yeah, Blake. I'm pretty sure that probably Bachelor production was like, you get your pick of Bachelor Nation members to be your best man, okay? I know you probably have best friends in real life, but like, we need the audience to be shook, whoever comes down. So you can choose from men who kind of are like similar to you. Age gap is required. We have Blake Moynes, because he was with Jazz. Nick Viall, because he's dating somebody who's like 18 years his, is it senior or junior? Junior, because that's younger. Wow. Yeah, I said Nick Viall or Blake Moynes. We don't really vibe with Nick. So, like, it is. I just feel like that was kind of a random pairing. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I need to do more research. That was just so weird. And then, yeah, it's everybody reeling because Kylie's like, I want a wedding one day. That's a whole thing. Well, like, half of the episode was focused on, oh my God, Kylie's like, I want to get engaged. I want to get engaged. And yet, they have just said, I'm falling in love with each other this episode. You want to get engaged and you haven't even said, I love you to somebody? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? Okay. You know what? I want to say it's insane, but honestly, going on Bachelor in Paradise, like, maybe you get so caught up, you like really sip the Kool-Aid so heavy that you think that that's your definition of success, and without it, you're like unsuccessful. Maybe that's her definition. I want to judge and I want to be like, that's delusional, girl. Like, it's literally been 5 weeks. You haven't even said I love you. You just want an engagement because it like looks good. But also as a woman who got engaged at 22 and was feeling like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get engaged at the age of 21. No. I got engaged at 21, got married at 22. Who am I? I can't even be like, girlie, what? You like, but I also feel like even as somebody in a long distance, in a long-term relationship, I just kind of feel like it's a little bit silly to require a man to be ready for engagement, but it's been 5 weeks. This is what Jessie told us. It's been 5 weeks, girly. And there are some people that can make a long-lasting relationship out of a short amount of time getting to know somebody. Artemis, can you stop? But I don't know. The whole Kylie Avon thing, it just dragged on so long, and they really, that's the thing, is like, any piece of drama, they just drag it because they have to in order to make the long 2 hours worth. Who else? Peter and Sam, who cares about them, bro? I have a feeling if you like relate to Peter or Sam, I'm really trying hard for my cat to just live her best little life because she's having fun playing in the little things that are beside me. But I also am like, oh my God, the video! Artie, seriously, baby, come here. I don't have anything to offer, but I'm like, come here, let's stop making a ruckus. I feel bad. So, yeah, what the heck, Peter, Sam, nobody cares about them. Who else does nobody care? Eliza and Aaron. Oh, also, let me talk about the stuff that's going on. Spoiler, obviously. None of the couples that ended off, you're not learning this news from my video. Everybody else who's watching this video already knows that none of the couples that ended up together stayed together. Kylie and Avon cheated, apparently, and confirmed, because Kylie posted. You know it. If you don't, look it up. Avon cheated. I guess John Henry and Kat simply just didn't work due to work conflicts. Right. And then Eliza and Aaron didn't work because they don't know anything about each other for real. Let's just be so serious. What the heck? Is anybody rooting for Aaron and... oh, what's her name? My God, she's like Eliza. Is anybody rooting for them? I feel like that's kind of an unrealistic pairing, seriously. So... I don't know. I'm like, what the heck was this season? What the heck was this season? It just is really sad that more and more reality TV is just turning into, yeah, I'll try a new career path. I'll become somebody who goes on reality TV, and then I'll like pay my bills and I'll become like a star. I don't blame people for doing that. That's like a legitimate career. People be making bank out of TV. Okay. I don't blame people for that, but it's just really sad because I feel like reality TV used to be so pure. Dirty in the way that they used to talk about things that were horrible. Like, not great. But it used to be pure in the way that people could just come on looking for a good time. Looking for even potentially a relationship. Like, a good time. And people didn't have, like, archetypes to follow. And you didn't, like, try to stay so long on the beach. Like, you just knew you're, like, I don't know. It just was like kind of a drag watching this season at the very end. But I was entertained. Let me just be so for real. I was entertained. The whole Kylie and Avon thing, I was like, is it gonna end up like just folding and proposing because this pressure is crazy? Because I know a couple people who would. I do. I know a couple people who would. Kylie and Avon, I don't even want to talk about Kat and John Henry. I wanted to skip past every single one of their scenes together. It's just boring. It's such like, I'm an attractive person, you're an attractive person, let's get together. You're like bitchy. You're like not a nice girl, but I see you because you have opened up to me about your father's multiple relationships, and now I feel bad for you. I do. I feel bad for you. I see the real you, and you're really caring, even though you don't give a damn about anybody else as it relates to being shown on TV. But like, I know the real you, and you care about the one person who cares about you. You know what I mean? This is probably the most disappointing video I've done on Bachelor in Paradise, but I'm just like at my end, bro. We're literally at the end, but I'm at my end, being like, I can't cover these people. They're like not likable. I'm not invested in any of them. And yeah, just ever since Brayden went out, it just gone downhill. Even Brayden, I was like, I feel like I could see him having emotional depth or any sort of personality, but these people, I'm like, I don't see it for you. I don't see it for you. You're gonna get some Insta followers. You're gonna sell your whatever the heck you need to sell. You're gonna do good. But am I in love with you and am I invested in you? No. Yeah, literally that's it. If you want, you can check out my other videos talking about Bachelor in Paradise mixed with the Golden Bachelor. If you want to take a look at any other videos on my channel, you can. I have a video coming up called, I don't even want to like name it, but it's called My Husband Left Me. So that'll be out soon. I don't know when, probably in the next couple of days, but we'll see. So me trying to be so dramatic. So yeah. Oh my God, I keep forgetting to end my videos like this. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or night.